Alright, so I finally watched this movie and it was decent. It wasn't anything special. It wasn't as hyped up as the trailer made it seem. The trailer had me on a high expectation bar, but it actually wasn't. It was just, it was something that I would say it was pretty cliched, first of all, because I already knew what was gonna happen. It was very predictable. The movie is very predictable in its way, and everything seemed like it's like we have already that like a mixture of a lot of anime that I've already seen in the past, and this pretty much makes it that kind of movie. The second thing I want to talk about is the characters. The characters seem very underdeveloped. Like all these characters you had in this movie, all these characters that were introduced to us, except for the main character. Well, I wouldn't say the main character was also fleshed out because a lot of character was just. It just felt like a lot of character had just been very underdeveloped. They weren't given enough screen time, and I can understand because it's a movie and everything that we wouldn't get that much screen time. But still, it didn't feel like the characters. I wouldn't feel for these characters that are dying and everything because they're just not fleshed out enough. They're not shown to be characters that I would care for, and that's basically it. Uh, Then there is art style. Art style looks pretty good. I'll be honest. I was a fan of the art style. Action sequences at points were remarkable, but yes, I think so. That's the standout thing about this movie is the art style. That's what made it enjoyable for me because the action scenes were just they were so good. They were actually so good that I actually was impressed. I would say it was good enough to make me go like, "Whoa, that's a good action scene. That's a good shit. That's some good shit going on." Because this movie starts off with an action scene, which really gets me invested into it because it's really good and feels very much this they put a lot of time into the artwork and everything. I think so rather than story and everything. I would say the artwork just it exceeded my expectations, which really is amazing. Amazing job done by the animators. I would say that. The artwork, fan of the artwork. That's all I gotta say. Now, there are some things about this movie that are questionable in its way because they're just choices. Like, what the hell were the choices given in this movie? Like, for example, Mia, the character in this movie, her father, he doesn't care about anything but his research. That's basically all he cares about. And you see this throughout the whole series, and you still want to go up to that guy and be like, "Yo, this guy is my father. I gotta go and ask him to actually beg for forgiveness and shit." Like, come on, dude. Like, let's go to police. I'm like, really, really, really. He believed that? Like, great. Questionable choices. Then that boy just tried to kill you. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything, but that boy tried to kill people. That's all. Yeah, that's all. As for other parts, I feel like the movie was quite enjoyable. It was a decent movie, I could say that. It was enjoyable. It's a good one-time watch, I would say. It isn't something that you'll go back to and say it's a masterpiece or anything, but it's just so that you can have a good time. Just have some fun time and everything. Now, do I want a sequel to this movie because they showed the whole ending and everything? I would say yes because I want to know more about this stuff. I want to know more about this stuff. It's a decent movie, and I know it's nothing great, but I want the characters to be fleshed out a bit more. I think so. The second part can do it better than the first part, or worse. It could be better, or it could just go worse. It's though one of those two. Like it's right in the middle. Right now, I'm in the middle. I think so. If they ever make a sequel to this movie, that's where I'll decide. Okay, this series is good because it could go like this. Either it could go to be a good movie, in the second part, or it could be a bad movie in the second part if they ever make one. Because the ending indicates there might be a second part, but there is really nothing that I can say right now, as of right now. As for ending, there is another thing. The AMD 000 thing. I don't even know what to say about that because that's just so confusing. I want that confusion to be cleared. All just honestly want that confusion to be cleared because I don't know. I knew there were three drones, okay, animal drones, but what is this AMD 000? I want that confusion to be cleared. There's so much more still. Just I'm so confused about the whole thing. Why did the professor leave the lab and everything, the research lab and everything? Like, why was he working alone? And all that stuff. Like, there's still so much more to just grasp onto because there's just so much more you don't know about. And I think so that's why I want that second part to clarify a lot of things. So, in all honesty, let me know if you have watched the movie so far. What do you think about Black Box? Let me know about that. Personally, I think this is a 7.1 out of 10. In all honesty, that's the most I would give at most. That's the most I would give to this movie. Not, it's nothing greater than that. It's a 7. It's a 7-star movie for me out of 10. That's all. It's a good movie, but only for a one-time watch. If you're trying to watch it over again, I'm pretty sure you'll get bored, and that's pretty much it. So anyways, let me know what you think about this movie, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always,